Karen, had this weird dream one night. And it was probably too much pepperoni pizza we had the night before. She had this weird dream. And the dream was she was out on the street in front of our house. And in front of the house, she was on V Street there. And she, in her dream, saw this raging black bull that was chasing her. And she was afraid of this bull. It had big horns. And she's running from this black bull. And so she's running. And she runs to our house. And she jumps up on that big cement porch in front of the old rundown house we lived in. And she ran into the front door. And the bull followed her up on the porch there and stood at the door. And she looked at that bull, and the bull was snorting. And all of a sudden, the bull, in her dream, transformed into a little black kitten that began to purr. And she looked at this little black kitten. In her compassion, she opened the door for the little black kitten, and the little black kitten came in, and then it turned into the raging bull again and ripped the house apart. She told me that dream in the morning. I said, honey, you need therapy. You need therapy. There's something bad wrong with you. That's a weird dream. But that dream illustrates why there is suffering in this world. This world had suffering come into this world because man opened the door for sin. And when sin came into the world, with sin came suffering. With sin came disease. God said to Adam, the day you eat of that tree of knowledge of good and evil, the day you sin, you will surely die. He brought into this world system death. And because of Adam and Eve's sin, there are wars and there is cancer and all those things. We live in a fallen world. And the answer, the biblical answer to why there's suffering in this world is because man sinned. And so therefore, because man sinned, there is suffering in this world. And every time you see a plane crash, every time you see all the suffering in this world, every time you see a typhoon hit the Philippines, every time you see that, you have to be reminded that all of that was leashed on this world, not by God's original plan, but because man sinned, suffering came into this world.